is Trevor, and tonight we will be tearing this rifle all the way down. We're pulling the barrel out, the scope's getting thrown off, the bipod, we'll chuck it over the side. We're tearing this puppy all the way down. There's two main reasons why I'm doing this tonight. Number one, I need to clean it. I can tell it's dirty, it's time. I'm getting ready to start load development on some new bullets that I'll be shooting. So I want to just start fresh, all clean. That way I know I'm good. Reason number two, I am going to be having Adam at Caliber Gunsmith and Repair cerakote this chassis. I'll show you guys later what I'm going to do. I could tell you, but it'd be a hell of a lot cooler to show you. We'll cerakote it, we'll clean it, we'll put it back together, and you'll all see it right here at 812 Precision. All right, guys, first thing that you always want to do before you tear a rifle apart, clean it, whatever you're going to do with it, is make sure it's unloaded. Doesn't matter if you're 100% positive or not, if it's unloaded or loaded. Always make sure that it is unloaded. So, first thing I'll do, drop my safety mag out, set it over here. I'll give it a visual indication. I will run the bolt, and I will go ahead and remove the bolt. Therefore, the rifle has no firing pin. This rifle cannot fire. We made sure with a visual check that there's nothing in the chamber. We made sure by running the bolt, pulling it back, nothing ejected. We're going to go ahead and just remove that bolt and set it to the side. Before we get started tearing it apart, I wanted to show you guys, it does not take a lot of tools to tear one of these rifles apart. This is a Wheeler engineering screwdriver set. It's about $30 online. You can find somewhere free shipping. I have already cheated. Everything's already broken loose on this rifle. I am addicted to blue Loctite. I put that shit on everything. If a dab is good, smearing it all over the screw, even freaking better. So to save us a little bit of time, I've taken some screws out, all the other screws are loose. We should be able to pop this thing right apart. So without further ado, let's get into it. For starters is my Vortex Razor Gen 2 with the EBR 7C reticle. It has an MKM machining, bubble level, and a throw lever. And it is sitting in a F3R scope mount. I love this setup, I really do. It's held on by 6 T25 Torque Plus screws. Really solid, really big, beefy mount. Next up, we gotta remove this night vision rail. Usually you'll have a piece of Picatinny rail right here. You can mount stuff onto it. I take that off so that if I need to, I can put my hand there. It's held on with 4 Torx screws. I've already removed 2. So we'll remove those 2, set it over here in the boneyard. Next, we stand it up. The reason I stand my rifle up, and I'm pretty sure the instructions tell you to do it, there's a recoil lug built on the action and it'll sit down in there. Usually these torqued, I think it's like 65 foot-pounds. Again, it's all broken loose. A little bit of that Hollywood magic. 1 screw out. 2 screw out. Look at that blue Loctite. Is that not beautiful? The Lord's goo right there. And voila. Kick that out of the way. Here is my barreled action, the heart of my rifle. Starting on the tip, it is a Control Solution Hex Mod muzzle brake, a Swivel Precision stainless barrel chambered in 6mm bench rest, impact action. This thing, slip the bolt back in. A little hard to do on table. You just don't get much smoother than that, let me tell you. And I run a Trigger Tech Diamond. This thing has the flat pro curve. I love it. I've ran this setup for 3 years now and have not had a single error. So no malfunctions, no accidental discharges due to mechanical issues. I love it. We'll throw this thing out of the way. We're not done yet. Next up, I run the Mpa Weight Kit. These weights, they fit in the fore end. They're held in. Each weight has 4 screws. A little too much blue Loctite on that one. See folks, I'm telling you, don't be like me. Just a dab would do. You don't have to be addicted to it. I roll it over and pow. There she goes. Sometimes you gotta jiggle them. There you go. Those are the solid steel weights. The only thing I've done to these is because I run an Area 419 Arca rail, we put this on the mill and actually milled the inside of this weight out so that this nut will fit in there like so. And that way, see this nut here is still in here. That's for my Arca rail, but it allows my Arca rail and my weights to coexist. So I'm just gonna spin this nut off. It'd be a little bit easier, I think. We'll worry about that screw later. Going to, oh no, Butterfingers. My bad. We're gonna do that. Here's my Area 419 Arca rail. And let me pick this crap up. Because I want to show you guys. Alright. This is what Mpa calls the rat tail. And you can put an Arca clamp on it and slide it. But if you choose Area 419 Arca rail, see how much farther out you can stick your bipod? Now, this Mpa chassis comes with this spigot mount, and you can put a piece of Picatinny rail here and mount the bipod here, but then you can't adjust it. Whereas I have that added length, and I can still slide my bipod back to here. It gives me full adjustability. If I'm gonna shoot off the top of a 55-gallon drum, I'll slide that bipod back. If I'm gonna go prone, I'll slide it forward. So that's why I run this. You saw me pull this little guy off. It is just a 2-round holder. 2 rounds slip right there. The Velcro's on. When I'm running a match, I can grab it, stick it in. Let's say, you know, I miscount and I load 9 rounds instead of 10. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Pow! Slip it in. I save the stage. Sometimes a point is the difference between a top 10 and a top 15 finish. Next up, we have my Mpa, my Masterpiece Arms competition chassis. This is their basic model. There's nothing super fancy about it. You know, I believe it's like the workhorse of their product line. It has the rat tail rail, like I mentioned. They come with a spigot mount. They come with a night vision bridge that you've seen me take off. Adjustable cheek weld, adjustable length of pull, vertical grip with a machined thumb shelf, bubble level right here. And they make these in several different action configurations. Tikka, Savage, Remington, several aftermarket chassis. It accepts AICS magazines, has a nice metal mag release, and it has a cutout to make it easier to feed magazines in. So, the next time you guys see this thing, it will be a different collar or collars, and it should look pretty freaking badass. Throw it over here. Last but not least, this rifle wouldn't be near as much fun to shoot if it wasn't for my bipod. It is a Harris 6 to 9 inch bipod with swivel, so I can unlock it. It has the swivel lock, so I can tighten it up. I run it about like that right there, where I really have to work with my wrist to adjust the cant when the bipod's out. Area 419 Arca clamp, Area 419 barricade stop, and Hawk Hill feet. These things, they really help, you know, when you're shooting off like the hood or roof of a vehicle, concrete, wood, railroad ties. They love the gaps in railroad ties. It really allows you to bite into different surfaces so that you can preload that bipod, really get up on that rifle and drive it. So there are several different quality bipod options. This is just the one I run. I like it because of the feet, the adjustable notched legs. So yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, you would think there'd be a lot more to that, but that's my rifle. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 2. We will get this thing cerakoted and thrown back together, and I cannot wait to show you guys. Hey, if you enjoyed this video from 812 Precision, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell, and leave a comment, because I can tell you I really appreciate it, and I love interacting with all you 812 Precision fans.